Destined for your touch and the way you move, you hypnotize me with your lips. You've got me losing control, waiting on you to make your move. It's all on you.
What's up, C gang? It's story time. It's story time, C gang. It's a smoke session and story time. And we're gonna talk about how for some reason somebody always stealing something from me and I don't know why. But we're gonna talk about how I filed my taxes for the second time ever in my life. I got back, I think I may have got back $4,500. I'm not sure because I had claimed Messiah that year. So I think I got a pretty penny. And the tax lady was crooked, so she got me back some money. Right, and this was when, I think they still do it now, like you get $600 or whatever when you file like a fast advance or whatever you want to call it. And then the rest of your money come when it comes. So I had got my first little advance, blew through that, right? So then the big checks start coming. I think the first check was like $2,000, and this is after I got like the advance, right? So no, it was like $2,700, and I left with like maybe 24 because the taxes was like a bitch. So I left with like $2,400 after I cashed my check, right? I think I'm balling. 22 with 2,200 in her pocket, like 2,400 in her pocket, like ooh, child, right? So at the time, my son went through like mad godmothers. This is crazy. This is how you know bitches is fake. Or I'm just too trusting and I gotta start making people Messiah godmother. So we're gonna call her Shiesty. Okay? So Shiesty was Messiah's godmother. I met her when I was working in the parks. Like, you would never think like this person would do something grimy to you. Like, I slept in her house. Like, she came to get me drunk. All types of stuff. Like, when I was drunk, she came to pick me up. Or she's cooked for me. All types of stuff. So you would have never thought like, oh, I finally get to her house. Like, I'ma steal. And I don't even think it was genuinely her. I think it was her boyfriend that like was like, yeah, we could get her. Because at that time when I drank, it was really dangerous. Like, I would black out. I would just black out. Or I'm just like, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Like, I don't want to party no more. And everything shuts down. I had the big speaker. I had kind of like furnished my crib and my son's birthday. Like, this was around like my son's birthday. He's a tax baby, so this is around his birthday. So I had like furnished my crib, all that good stuff, yada yada yada. All right. I invite her to come over. And now I'm the type of person, and I hate this about me, if I have money, like, I don't really care if you got money. I'm going to just buy what I want to buy. And if I'm getting drunk, then you're getting drunk. If I'm smoking, then you're smoking. That's just how I've always been, and that's really bad. Because then people start pocket watching you. And I feel like that's what she was doing. But it was my dumbass, like, thinking, like, not even my dumbass, because I feel like it's your apartment, and you're supposed to be somebody's friend. I'm supposed to be able to leave $20,000 on the fucking living room floor and nobody is supposed to touch it because you're supposed to be my friend. Or maybe my loyalty trait is different, right? So, boom, I invite her over. We drinking. I'm gonna probably be smoking. I order food, all types of shit. I do not condone the use of cannabis. I do not condone underage smoking. If you are not 21, get the F on. Yeah. But, so yeah, I bought food, bought liquor, and this time when I was like drinking, I think I had bought like 2 gallons of Henny, and we finished one. And it was me, my boyfriend at the time, and her. which I found it odd because I was like, wow, your boyfriend didn't come over, but whatever. So everybody got too drunk and the consensus was she was going to spend the night. Right? We all drunk in our respective corners. I go to sleep. And this was my dumb ass. Well, again, like I said, not dumb, but dumb. Because she was plotting on me. I should have never left my money where I left it. Like, it wasn't in plain sight, but it was like if you looked for it. If you was really trying to harm me, if you looked for it, you could have found it. Right? So, I go to sleep. I'm asleep maybe an hour. Maybe an hour, a good hour before she come in the room like, oh, my boyfriend forgot his book bag or some dumb story like that and he can't get in the house. Now I'm drunk, so I'm like, oh, okay, so if you gotta go get him and come back. Y'all know that girl got him, whatever she did, or whatever she went to go get, she ain't never come back. And she left with my motherfucking money. So now it's the next day, right? Everybody hungover. Everybody hungry. I go to look for Shorty. She's not there. And I remember her saying something about she had to go do something. So I don't know who discovered the money was missing. I don't know if it was my boyfriend at the time or if it was me. Because it was 22. I'm almost 30. So somehow we found out the money is missing. And out of 2,400, but it was more like 22 because I bought food, I bought liquor, I bought weed, I bought food, I was buying shit. So it was maybe 2,200 left. Out of 2,200, I only had 7. And I'm like, it's no way. I'm like, it ain't that much liquor in the world. Niggas ain't going to no club. We ain't going to eat. And I have gotten drunk and spent money. But I'm just it was no way. It's no way. The type of person I was with wouldn't just let me go out and do crazy shit. Because I'm just known to do crazy shit. Oh, let's go out. I'm drunk. I don't want to be in the house. Let's go. It was none of that scenario. So I'm like, nah. The good in me still don't want to believe oh, she got me. I call her first 5 times it rings. Ring it. Text it. Deliver. No response. So at first I'm texting her did you make it home? Are you good? You never came back. Yeah. So she didn't know I knew. Bitch, you stole my money. She didn't know I knew that, right? But after the 10th call, it's okay, yeah, I know you took my money. I know you're not gonna answer. I don't know why I didn't go and press charges, because I really could have. That's my cat. I really could have. But I didn't. And I ain't see Shiesty to this day. And it's been 8 years. And it's just damn, you had to be worse off than me to still, and you were my son's godmother, so you knew his birthday was coming. So I feel she loved me just enough money to do what I needed to do for my son, but it's still that's grimy, because you didn't know what else I had to do. You didn't know, if I was paying rent out of my pocket, if that was for my rent. I could have been using that money for absolutely anything. Now, granted, the way I filed my taxes was illegal and wrong. And I shouldn't have did it. But I was young. Look who jumped in my lap. Look who jumped in my lap. Look who jumped in my lap. My lap. Can you get down, though? No? And like to this day, like I never got an apology. I never got the reason why. Just nothing. Like it was just like, oh, $1,500 is just gone. But I was so blessed, and that the fact that how I am with people and how people are with me, it really didn't affect me. And then I was thinking like this: I didn't have $2,200 beforehand, so if I didn't file it, I wouldn't have had it anyway. So did I really lose anything? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, lesson learned. I'm asleep with my money. But then the dumb bitch got up and went to the bathroom and then got robbed. You see, the shit that the real lesson is, be careful who you have in your house at all times. Like, please be careful who you have in your house, because people don't mean you no good. Sometimes people are jealous, and because they are jealous, they will do things to hurt, harm, destroy, and wreck whatever you got going on. For real, for real. So just like really, once you get your crib, or if you have your crib, like that is your sanctuary. And please be careful. Like, vet everybody that comes into your house. For real. Stop it. Psst. Stop. The damn cat don't know how to leave the garbage alone like he's a dog. I don't understand. But yeah, y'all, that is it for story time. CK, I'll be back with another spicy tale about how I got caught cheating by both niggas. But technically, I wouldn't even consider it cheating, because I was young and I consider it get back. You a Pisces, I'm a Cancer. I'm the girl version of you, technically. Like, we kind of think alike. How would you try me? But anyway, later, see, gang. 30/30's coming up. I got something big. But yeah, later, see, gang.